Friday night is powered by McDonald's. I'm loving it. Stars and Stripes. Get away and play. Chevrolet. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer. Great deals on furniture. See it, buy it, take it home today. Nissan. Innovation that excites. Viasat, providing high-speed internet to those outside the cable zone. Call and get connected today. And Jostens, celebrating moments that matter. Now, the leader in local high school football coverage, WJBF Sports, brings you Football Friday Night.
Welcome in Week 7 of Football Friday Night, the Carter 5 edition.
Yes.
We're not waiting until midnight to drop, though. I'm Brendan Robertson alongside Zach Hughes. Sit back, relax. We bring you 30 minutes of the best high school football highlights from around the CSR.
My high school football days was the Carter 3.
Wow.
You the Carter Jr.?
I'm not going to date myself on those albums.
Highlights from 15 games, some crucial region matchups, top plays of the night, and of course our game of the week, Washington Wilkes at Lincoln County.
That's right. We'll start somewhere else, though. Class 2A, Jefferson County and Hephzibah, both undefeated in 2A Region 4 play at 3-0. They haven't played since 2005. So tonight, the winner, gets to be hyped. They're in the driver's seat of this region. But there's your man, Jaden Jenkins. So it was a little sloppy in the beginning for both teams. Marshall Chambers, the sophomore quarterback, picked off by Miles Jackson, and he gone the other way. 60 yards to the house in the first quarter. Jefferson County in business. But they gave Hephzibah plenty of chances to get back in this game. We'll show it to you. Jefferson County looking for more. Watch the one-handed grab from Xavier McGee.
Nice snag.
Goes up and gets it. Take another look. Slow-mo. But that drive would stall. They'd give the ball back. Hephzibah, I told you, had plenty of chances in this one. They're punting. The Rebels couldn't do anything with it. Eric Harris back to punt. But Jalen McKinney, Muff City. So it's recovered by Dominique Morris. Hephzibah didn't get any points out of that drive. They tried. They got close. Nice run from Raekwon Riley. They would get it down in the red zone, but couldn't get anything. So no points out of that drive. Later in the second quarter, Jaden Jenkins fumbles the snap, recovered by Hephzibah. Tyreek Boyd. Again, Hephzibah didn't get anything out of that drive. And Zach, if you don't capitalize, Mr. Jenkins is going to make you pay eventually.
He'll go.
Yeah, they were just waiting for this play to happen in the entire first half. And Jefferson County got it done eventually. That's a 50-yard touchdown run. Warriors win 24-0. Screven County 2-1 in region play, a game back of both Hephzibah and Jefferson County. The Gamecocks on the road against winless Josie. It was 21-20, Screven up at halftime in the third quarter. They give it to Gary Hawkins, hard running up the middle. Then Sean Williams, he picks up a first down. Screven County doing a whole lot of wing tee, option read, a lot of running the ball. They try the QB option, but Josie's Edward Brown Jr., the cornerback, making the nice stop there. But eventually on this drive, 3rd and 6 from 35 yards out, Sean Williams finds the seam. To the right side, touchdown. Screven County wins tonight 35-26, the final.
Harlem trying to bounce back from last week's loss to Jefferson County, visiting Butler tonight. Congratulations to the homecoming king and queen, Anthony Grant, starting quarterback, and Michaela Jones. Harlem led 7-0 at the half. Butler put together a great drive at a halftime, but now facing 4th and 5, trying to set up a screen. Cale Dixon right there for a huge stop. That was a turnover on it down. So first play of Harlem's drive. Now A.J. Brown takes the direct snap, goes far sideline, huge gain into Butler territory. And then a few plays later, it's now 3rd down. Brown again. It worked once. Try it again around the left side once more. He takes it down near the Butler 10-yard line, but again, it's 3rd and long for the Bulldogs, the Harlem Bulldogs, that is. Chase Pennington takes the snap. Oscar Caldwell, Cameron Jackson right there for a big stop. That forced a Harlem field goal. It wasn't pretty, but Harlem gets the win 16-12. They're 3-1 in region play. Laney hosting Glen Hills. The Spartans snapped the Wildcats' 9-game winning streak in this series last year, but still searching for their first win of this season. Spartans with the ball. Thomas Keon gets the handoff, finds some space. That's a first down. They ended up turning the ball over on down, so Wildcats with the ball. Rashad Williams fights his way through the defenders. Nice play there to get a first down for the Wildcats. Another scoreless drive. Glen Hills now back with the ball. Shahan Stewart gets the handoff, goes through traffic. He's brought down And now quarterback Jonathan David Jones throws the ball looking for Jaquez Jones. Jones picks it off, and he's taken out of bounds, but that would set up the Wildcats scoring on the very next play, and that would be it. Laney wins 6-0.
All right, we'll stay in 2A, Region 4. Westside got their first win of the season last week over Josie. Tonight, non-region game in the middle of the schedule at Cross Creek. Whatever. Razorbacks get things started early. Jacobin Crumbly throwing the screen. That's Terrence McKenzie weaving through traffic. And that's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Razorbacks. Cross Creek still with the ball. Crumbly handed it off to McKenzie again. Finding some real estate. One man to beat. Nah, dog. End zone. 6-0. Cross Creek out in front. Patriots now in possession after that scoring drive. Quamir Gooch heaving it up in the air and picked off by Colby Rucker. Rucker trying to go the other way. Gets good field position for Cross Creek. Still 6-0, keep in mind. After a couple of scoreless drives, Cross Creek back with the ball. Crumbly dropping back, and guess who? Mr. McKenzie. Finds some blocks. He can't be stopped. He gone. 12-0. Razorbacks out in front. Cross Creek wins. Do not adjust your sets. 27-0 the final. Aquinas undefeated 4-0 this year. Had a slugfest with Lincoln County last week to win their Region 7 opener. Another region matchup hosting GMC on homecoming. Third quarter, Irish up 27-0. That's Cam Brinson. You know who it is.
Check out the stop and go.
Whoop. Oh.
Dirty. Did him dirty.
It's going to be on the huddle. 60 yards later, not going to be on that other kid's huddle. 34-0.
Keep it off there, man.
Irish lead. Yeah.
Do not include that.
Kickoff. GMC. We sped it up for you. Devin Stevens taking it up the middle. You could hear somebody for Aquinas screaming about the middle of the field. This is probably why. Outruns everyone. 99-yard return, and the shutout was gone. 34-7, Irish still out in front. Later, GMC with the ball again, third down. Irish defense having none of it. They smother that. Moments later, they're at it again. On the reverse, it's Tyler Evans. Coming around the same side, Aquinas cruising to 5-0. 48-21 the final on homecoming. They had a golf tournament this morning as well.
Yeah, Jersey party at Greenbrier for homecoming. The Wolfpack hosted undefeated ARC, the Musketeers, searching for their first 6-0 start since 1969. Greenbrier won the toss, chose to receive, and they would capitalize. First, it's Jaden Smith on the jet sweep, takes it far sideline. Nice gain for the Wolfpack, first down, and then later in the drive, tried it once, try it again. Smith again on the jet sweep, and he takes it in from 7 yards out. And Greenbrier led 7-0. So ARC ball now trying to answer. Torrey Taylor takes the handoff, somehow stays on his feet, and dives for an ARC first down. And then later in the drive, Mason Cobb, this time off play action. It's Clydell White in the slant. And number 6 takes it 36 yards for the touchdown, extra point good. That tied the game at 7. The game ended up going to overtime, tied at 14, and the Musketeers survive 20-14. They're 6-0 for the first time in 49 years.
Look at ARC.
Thompson wrapped up its grueling non-region slate against 6A number 1 Lee County defending champs, and they showed why tonight. Kyle Toole finds Jeremiah Ingram all the way down to the Thompson 2-yard line. And then next play, Darius Kimbrough goes in, and it's 7-0 Lee County. Dogs trying to rally. Kenneth Nellums takes it outside for a 10-yard gain, but the drive would later stall, and Lee County scores the first 21 points. They cruise to a 40-0 win over Thompson.
So they scored the first 40 points.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that's how math works. Well, we still have one more Georgia game to get to. Lincoln County hosting Washington Wilkes on Game Night Live.
That's right. But first, we're going to head over to the Palmetto State. Some big region games, including crosstown rivals, the 29803, 29804, South Aiken, whatever your area code is. Football Friday night continues after the break.
We're the Harlow High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Football Friday night.
Supporting high school athletics, McDonald's, proud sponsor of Football Friday night.